create momentum or start my first half, I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And the Gamecocks get enough for the 1st down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down at this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
The sure hands, it's Cameron. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give to the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And excellent vision and running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Uncorks one. And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for running room, but they get him down to the 28, and now they are set up.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The short hands, it's Franklin. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. And he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jordan. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield.
Dang.
He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's looking to throw it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And now on second down for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Leaves it with the back. And it's on the ground. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bust through behind his pad. Running toward the tape. At the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He lost one down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the 49ers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is...
Oh, the ball squirts out.
Damn.
The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He finds his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. South Carolina 7, Charlotte 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. To the air, it's Jordan. Now adjusting. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Gets away. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
Looking to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
One of the reasons this defense is so hard to move the football on, they've got a safety back there who's just reading the QB's eyes, and he's so athletic and so fast. He's able to break passes up, and right now, it's like he's just toying with the quarterback. He's inviting him to try and take some shots, knowing that he's going to get there to disrupt the ball.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Some room, headed to the goal line.
I missed that.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
By the cornerback, he was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kids. Touchdown, South Carolina. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He wants a big play here late. And here's the third interception of the night.
I'm gonna finish it, bro.
And the Warhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Jordan. Firing to the right, complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Cameron. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. On the return, it's Gordon. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Back to throw, it's Ward. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But to show that defense, you will attack everything.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Ayuk. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Warhawks want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Got it behind the line. It's Cameron. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun. Got out of trouble and throws. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It seems like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They they punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. They'll throw it on first down. Into the end zone. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. He'll bring it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Corralled by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks. On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
South Carolina, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Spears. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stim, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that was a play where maybe the big target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but it's still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You got to chop up your steps, you got to get a good base, and you got to step into the throw.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. About. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he's going to run it back. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's going to pass on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, ULM 24, South Carolina.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Gordon. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They'll go right back to it. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
To the ground with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The lone back's got it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They want to run it left here. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Warhawks are rolling down the field. turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Fires to the end zone.